In this section, what we want to do is create a smart object out of these two images. So I'm going to press the Shift key, and I'm going to select both images, right mouse click, and convert to a smart object. Now, the reason why we're going to convert it to a smart object is if I double click on it, from here it's going to open up another file with the same name, but the extension is going to be PSB. This is telling me it's a smart object or part of a smart object. So if we want to change, let's say, the model and put a different model in its place, any of the changes we're about to make with the filters and any edits that we do inside the main file will be applied to this particular image itself. So smart objects are extremely powerful. Let me just close out of this. Now, if smart objects are extremely powerful, smart filters are even more powerful. So what we're going to do here is use Silver Efex Pro to complete our effect. Now, inside Silver Efex Pro, they have a ton of presets that you could pick from. Me personally, I created my own preset, and I'm going to call this the Aviation one. From here, how I created it was simple. I started with a base one that they already had. Let's do this right here. And then I went in and just experimented with the different looks. So let's just practice here. Good, the brightness looks good. And then just go right in order. The adjustment's fine. I didn't do anything with the filters. Now right here, the film type. From here, you can start to mimic or imitate different types of film that was shot. Okay, let's see. This will look good because I want to get that rustic or grain type of look to the image. And then from here, I can go hardcore grain, no grain. It's entirely up to you. Let's go right about here. Good. The sensitivity, I could change and play with that. And we'll leave it at where it is. But for now, if I change it, notice what it's doing. It's only affecting the red channel or the red section. Let's put that back to around 20-ish. Good. Now the toning, this is where I got the color from. From here, you can pick any of the different colors you want as a base. Let's do right about there. That's good. And then the strength of it's at 77%. Again, if I experiment with the different sliders, I can go to 100%, 75, 80, whatever I want. The silver hue, I'm going to leave that alone, but just to show you that that's at 30. But if I start to change that, look what it's actually doing. So let's go back to 30-ish. Right about there. Now, the silver toning, that's none. That's 100%. Again, we're going to just start to experiment with what we like. Good. With the vignetting, this I really like. From here, we could decide what we want to do with the edges. And for this particular image, I didn't use the vignetting here. What I did use was the burnt edges. And look what it's going to do to the side of the edge. All edges, I can either make it soft, all edges soft, the second one. And actually, I like that a lot. So I burnt the edges. Now, if you wanted to apply a border, you could do that too. For this particular image, I just kept that off. All right? Now, once you start to create your own set of presets here, if you come down here and just click on Add Preset, you can give it a name, and then that preset will be your preset from this point on. I'm just going to cancel out of it. For now, just keep a consistent look. I'm going to double-click on a preset that I already created. Now, the reason why presets are so powerful is if we want to make this series look consistent, all I have to do is come into Silver Efex, click on that preset, and then we're done. If I click OK, it's going to make that change. Now, again, because it's a smart object, it became a smart filter. Now, the reason why that's so important is if I double-click on that smart filter, it's going to take me back right where I left off inside Silver Efex. So if I decide to change anything, let's say I come down here, and that silver toning, let's give more of a brownish color. Perfect. Select OK. And now the change is going to be applied to the image overall. So within just a few short, quick clicks, we're able to convert the image. Let's go back here. From this to here by using Silver Efex Pro. Now the next step is going to be to import textures to complete the effect overall.